The latest adventure took me to the stunning Canary Island of Tenerife for a week-long solo trip flying with Jet2. On landing, the taxi shuttle was already at the airport. I immediately felt the excitement building as we headed toward the hotel. The views were breathtaking, gorgeous buildings, the water just ahead. As we pulled up to the Grand Hotel Roca Nivaria right by the water, I was already hooked. The staff gave me such a warm welcome, and a porter took care of my luggage, making me feel super special. At check-in, everything was smooth, and the porter escorted me to my room. My first impression, absolutely amazing. The hotel was spacious, elegant, and oozing luxury. It was the perfect start to an unforgettable trip. So you step into the lobby of the hotel, so serene, so quiet. It's like everyone else is out enjoying the pool or strolling along the beach, leaving you with this peaceful, almost empty oasis to enjoy in total solitude. Down there? That's the third-floor bar, perfect for grabbing a drink and stepping out into the open air. And check out that view. From here, you can see the entire outdoor sitting area with the ocean and pool just beyond. It's like the ultimate spot to relax, sip a cocktail, and watch the sunset. Now, let's head to the room, but before we go, I'll tell you a bit about the hotel. So, the Roca Nivaria Grand Hotel in Tenerife is a 5-star seaside haven on Tenerife's coast. They've got 2 big outdoor pools, one heated, plus a children's pool. There's a full spa with saunas, a thalasso pool, and treatment rooms. I found a small gym, tennis courts, mini golf, and even a kids club. And for food, there's a buffet restaurant, a couple of a la carte places, and a few bars around the hotel. As soon as you walk in, you're greeted by this beautiful, spacious hallway leading to the bathroom, 2 sinks, a large bathtub, and a separate glass-enclosed shower. And yes, that's a bidet. Honestly, a bathroom like this feels like it's made for me. Plus, all the little details, robes, slippers, shampoo, hair dryer, you're covered here. A king-sized bed and a cute walk-in wardrobe. And just when you think it can't get any better, you turn on the TV and boom, your name's on the screen giving you all the info about your stay. It's those little personal touches that make you feel right at home. This right here, this is the sweet spot. A private balcony that's big enough for 2, complete with sun lounges, a cozy coffee area, and of course this jaw-dropping view. Imagine waking up to this every morning. You're overlooking the pool area, with the sea stretching out beyond it and these stunning rocky formations along the shore. The kind of view that just makes you feel like you're on top of the world. So I settled into my room with a glass of white wine, a little welcome gift from the hotel. I had a quick rest, unpacked my things, and then headed downstairs to the bar. By the way, the hotel actually has a dress code for the restaurant and bar, which I think is fantastic. I took the lift down and walked into this huge indoor-outdoor bar and restaurant area. The buffet restaurant really surprised me. The staff was so friendly, and honestly, I don't even have the words to explain how many food options there were. Whatever you're craving, they've got it. It's all you can eat, but let's be real, there's only so much one person can actually eat. Dinner came with this incredible view. The sea, the sky, the sunset. It all looked completely magical. After that, I wandered back to the bar where they had live music. I sat with my drink, listened, and just soaked in the atmosphere. The whole evening was such a vibe. Musicians playing covers, me dancing to a few songs, even singing along at one point, and then a cabaret act with a bit of comedy. It was lovely, and it just felt right. The crowd was mostly older couples and families with young kids, and there I was, solo. Something totally new for me, but honestly, something I'd happily do again.
Are you ready? Come on.
Along the way,
By the time I headed back to my room, I just thought, wow, this was only half a day into the holiday and my mind is already blown. And I couldn't wait to see what the next day would bring. I woke up the next morning already feeling excited. Honestly, it's such a beautiful view to wake up to. There's nothing not to love about opening your eyes and seeing the sea right there. I started my day with a long soak in magnesium salts in the bathtub for about an hour. Then I made myself a cup of coffee and sat out on the balcony, just staring across the sea and the rocks, taking in nature and the quiet. After my coffee, I went out for a walk, and the views were incredible the whole way. You get to the seaside through a security gate, and I walked all along the front of the hotel. It took me about an hour to go around everything, and it was honestly such a beautiful experience. From there, I went straight to the restaurant for breakfast. As usual, there were so many options. I kept it simple with some fruit and a coffee drink. When I got back to my room, it had already been cleaned and tidied. I had a short nap, and once I got up again, I decided to head out shopping. I went to Siam Mall. It's the biggest mall around this area. It's a good size with a great variety of shops, clothes, shoes, pretty much anything you can think of. And the mall itself is beautiful, with sculptures everywhere. It was a Saturday, so it was fairly busy, and you definitely need a taxi to get there. There's no other way from the hotel. It took about 20 minutes from Roca Nivaria to Siam Mall, and boy, did I shop. Afterwards, I came back to my room, chilled on the balcony for a bit, and then headed downstairs again for dinner and drinks at the bar and restaurant. After all that shopping, I was absolutely knackered. Dinner that night was pretty simple. I just ate, enjoyed the quiet, and went straight back to my room to sleep. The next morning, I woke up feeling full of energy again. I started the day the same way I'd begun the last one. A long soak in the bath, then a coffee on the balcony with that gorgeous view. After that, I headed downstairs for breakfast. And I was feeling a bit fancy that morning. I ended up having caviar and salmon, some vegetables with bread, and even a glass of champagne. After breakfast, I went up to the bar on the 3rd floor. I sat there with a chilled glass of champagne and a book, and just relaxed into the story. Such a peaceful moment. Around noon, I headed out of the hotel to look around the area. It's surrounded by other luxury hotels, and the street is lined with shops and restaurants. Definitely a proper tourist area. I picked up a few souvenirs to take home, and then made my way back to the hotel. Back inside, I explored the 4th floor where my room was. They have these enclosed working spaces with computers, some beautiful antique furnishings, and a little saloon-style lounge. Then it was time for the spa, the Azules de Nivaria Spa. It's an 1,800 square metre, adults-only wellness sanctuary with views of the ocean and La Gomera. Inside, there's a full hydrotherapy circuit, a 34-degree thalasso pool with massage jets, a high-salt flotarium, a 36-degree jacuzzi, Roman and Turkish baths, a Finnish sauna, heated lounges, sensation showers, an 11-degree cold plunge, and a cobblestone foot passage with hot and cold jets. The whole place was quiet, absolutely perfect. I started with a full-body massage, then the sauna, then the seawater pool, and after the spa, it was straight to dinner, and as usual, live entertainment at the bar. And after a week of what genuinely became one of the best holidays I've ever had, and even more surprising, one that I absolutely loved as a solo female traveller, it was finally time to head back to England. I got picked up by the airport taxi, watched the hotel disappear behind me, and just felt this mix of gratitude and calm. Then it was straight back to reality, but with the sweetest memories to take home.